Open Woods Day in Floyd County, Virginia by Streamline Timberworks and Healing Forest Foundation, using sustainable and restorative logging techniques to make timber frame structures. So here we are at the Streamline Timberworks shop out in Floyd County, Virginia.
The plan for today is for Jason to give demonstrations on sustainably harvesting wood, what's called forest management. Goes in, finds the trees that have, I think, a minimum of 3 signs of degrade, disease, insect damage, wind shake, different things. Cut those first, clean up the slash, drag the logs out of the woods with the horses, and then we're cutting them on the bandsaw mill, which is a very efficient way to harvest lumber out of logs. It's less waste, less fuel consumed to cut the logs. And then from there, we're going to give the demonstration progressively through the day of laying out for the timber frame and actually cutting the joinery on the timbers, and then in the other shop building pre-assembly of finished cut pieces.
We're practicing restorative forestry down in this little patch of woods behind the Streamline shops here, where we are cutting the worst trees first and extracting them with modern animal power, and using those beams to build a structure through the timber frame business here for the Floyd Fest site. It's called the front of the house. It's where the sound people work, and it's basically just demonstrating how that you can actually harvest timber without destroying the woods. And the horses provide low impact removal, and this is a good use, an end use for the products that we produce, and it's a nice little niche market and a good example of how you can take care of your forest and get something from it too.
Oh, that was a great shot. Now we're going.
Here, look.
Yeah.
We're managing each tree in the forest as a stock portfolio, and the stock is either increasing in value, sustaining in value, or declining in value. This tree is declining in value due to the wind shake from a very brittle tree by trait and characteristic, and this fire damage here that's came into the inside of the tree. So,
well, just hooked up a log. Ooh, getting ready to take it out of the woods here up to the sawmill. Oh, this is really nice.
Well, I'm Mark Adams. I'm with Streamline Timberworks, and Streamline is very active in the local community here in Floyd, and one of the ways that we support Floyd is supporting Floyd Fest. And what we're doing today is donating the timber for the front of house structure at Floyd Fest, and in an ongoing effort to do everything we can in a sustainable and green manner, we're actually doing this with the Healing Harvest Foundation, where, as you can see, we use horses to bring out the wood, which saves the remainder of the forest. It doesn't cause a lot of damage to other trees, and so it's the right way to harvest this timber, and that's why we do this.
Bit noisy. It's a self-powered saw. I could probably a diesel engine on there running it. So here we are at the Streamline Timberworks shop out in Floyd County, Virginia. A number of their shop buildings here where they can cut and assemble the pieces for timber frame construction. You see a number of pieces here in this building that they're working on. And a little bit of a rainy day, but nice crowd here on Woods Day, and looking forward to a great day. Yeah, we're in one of the shop buildings here, and they're putting together a piece of timber frame material. Well, I think you hear that okay. I sure did. Building opens Woods Day in Floyd County, Virginia was really a wonderful operation. A little bit of rain, but there was a nice crowd, and those of you that didn't come missed some really great demonstrations on sustainable and restorative logging and timber frame manufacturing by the Streamline Timberworks and Healing Forest Foundation.